It's the Western Conference Finals, Game 3. The Phoenix Suns come into Game 3 up 2-0. Will their relentless desire thrust them to a third straight victory? The scenery changes to hostile ground as they face off against the Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical juncture for determining where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Phoenix Suns. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Wizard out there with Booker, and it's Durant, then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Richards in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Irving. Then there's Dante Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 3. You look at Dallas, down 2-0. They got to win tonight to get some traction in the series.
And if they lose this one, you can forget about advancing. Then it's more likely you're trying to avoid a sweep. So tonight's all or nothing.
Outside Irving. Takes it inside, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
The Wizard, good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Their plan, such as it is to make Kevin Durant uncomfortable, force him to take shots instead of giving him the ones he wants. Coach said it's obviously easier said than done, but if you let Durant get hot, forget about it. He can take over an entire game. We'll see if they can execute defensively. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Dallas with the ball. 6-point game. Pass to Exum. Tries it from 9. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, it's hard to question the size Dante Exum brings to the point guard position. He's unique in the game.
The Wizard passes to Richards. Here's the Wizard. Gafford with the steal. Now, here's Exum. Defended by Richards. Rejected by Booker. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. The Wizard tips it back in. The Wizards got 10 points.
Boy, 4 for 4 to get things started. Must have been a good shoot-around this morning.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving passes to Marshall. Irving a screen on Beal. And here's Marshall from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
The Wizard, good.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Exum. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And KD throws it down.
That's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Now, here's Exum. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's the Wizard. That's in, coming off the assist from KD.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Irving. Into the lane. Misses in close.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he's off to a phenomenal start here tonight, guys.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Out left to the wing. Throws it up high. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Gets in the paint and drains it. Kyrie Irving, show off that touch.
To the inside. Here's Beal. Pass to the Wizard. To the wing on the left. And Richards has it in the corner. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That's good from Richards. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Martin comes in for Anthony Davis. Washington's checked in for Marshall. Lance Thompson in for Exum. And for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Durant. Grayson Allen comes in for Beal. And Jones subbed in for Booker. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. Off target from three-point range. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
On its way from Irving for 2. No good there.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be... What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Grayson Allen is out there with Dunn. And it's the Wizard. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point guard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the Wizard in the last time out against the Mavericks was all business. He dropped in 55 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Back to Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jones has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Looking to get back on track here. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now, that's an example to me of Kyrie Irving's craftiness, right? Understanding how to draw the contact from defenders.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's the Wizard. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Irving. He's got 6. Here's Exum. Dallas again missing.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's the Wizard, covered by Irving. Puts up a 3. The Wizard can't hit.
He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
Really good anticipation by Dante Exum. He feels the defense laying off, and he sticks it.
Pass to Durant. Here's the Wizard. And here's Booker from deep. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Thompson passes to Irving. And it's sent back by Plumlee. Now here's Exum. Back to Gafford. And it's Exum in the corner. There's the lob to the hoop. And Gafford throws it down.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the three. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Lobbed up there for Booker, and stolen by Irving. And stolen by Booker. Here's the Wizard. Drains the jumper to finish the break. 21 points for the Wizard.
Just good play recognition and quick hands. That's how Booker picks up his steals.
Mavericks trail by 9. Picked him clean. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Poke loose. Gafford with the steal. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
Boy, you don't see it often, but Klay Thompson letting you know he can finish emphatically.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Some changes here for the Mavericks. And Anthony Davis is checked in for P.J. Washington. Najee Marshall comes in for Klay Thompson. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Phoenix also making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bol comes in for Kevin Durant. And Beal subbed in for Royce O'Neal.
Well, off the screen, you can see Bradley Beal is shot ready. That is how you do it.
He lobs it up. Dinwiddie with the steal. And stolen by Bol. Oh! Booker with the bounce.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
34 seconds left to play in the first half. Dinwiddie kicks to Marshall. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Bol.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
So for the Suns, Donnie's checked in for Nick Richards. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Devin Booker. Here's the Wizard. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Davis, the pass to Exum. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Dallas Mavericks.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Looking at the series breakdown for the Mavericks. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and then not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how it plays out, huh? Thank you for being with us. Now,
and we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. We're seeing a tremendous game from the Wizard.
With so much on the line tonight, you have to be impressed with the way he came out and set the tone with his aggression.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. Then it's Exum, and it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Pass to Exum. Back to Irving. The layup off target. Suns leading by 11. The Wizard, good. That's 28 points for the Wizard.
Well, a terrific secondary playmaker. Beal with a nice find.
Now Davis. Here's Marshall. He's covered by Beal. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by the Suns.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The Wizard buries it down low. The Wizards got 30.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Irving against Booker. Outside Irving. To end the run. Plays it up and banks it in. Irving's got 8 points.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
The Wizard, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Jason Allen's checked in for Beal. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. And you look at the Wizard, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Irving surveying the floor. Lets it go with a 3. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The Wizard can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Good on the shot. Marshall's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, how about the outstanding vision from the crafty point guard, Dante Exum, seeing the floor beautifully.
And Exum comes to help. Pass to Booker. Here's the Wizard.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. The 3. The rebound by Richards. Richards got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Irving passes to Davis. Great D that time from Durant.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Ball stolen. Lobbed up there for Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Okay, Devin Booker, up off your feet in a hurry on that one.
Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Irving. Exum sets a screen for Irving. No one covering. Irving's got 13 points.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some changes here for the Mavericks. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And Spencer Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And for the Suns, Bull, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Dunn comes in for Kevin Durant. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Booker. And there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Dante Exum. Lively finds Dinwiddie. Thompson outside, launches it, got a piece of it, and they're able to recover. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's the Wizard. He's covered by Thompson. Outside, Jones. Bull setting the pick for Jones. And stolen by Thompson. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
O'Neal's check in for Allen. Davis with a screen on Jones. Here's Dinwiddie. That one a 10 offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie does such a good job of understanding what the defense is going to give him. How about that pick and roll play? That's nice.
Mavericks trail by 15. Thompson from long range. Doesn't go that time. Here's the Wizard. Buries the long-range jumper. The Wizards got 43 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And so it's Phoenix with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can go.
Be up on.
A three off the inbound. Drains it from beyond the arc. The Wizards got 46 points.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Good on the bucket. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Brandon Williams.
In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
This victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.